Well, hello everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are at this moment. This is the Adia Pena Show, and as usual, it's Saturday, and we are here to mingle. And I'm back with me, boy.
To mingle?
Yes,
I like that. Okay.
we are here to
Oh,
learn. We are here to have fun. We are here to chill. How you
okay. I
been?
love that.
It's like Ghana, Joe, but it's not Ghana. Don't come back.
I'm doing well. Ghana is doing well. Everything is going well. So I'm happy to be here. To be honest with you, I'm very, very happy. It's very
Yep.
relaxing. And so I'm loving every minute of it. But I miss you. I miss you guys very, very
Uh,
much.
yeah. We are all doing well. We meet you too, so hurry up and
Yes.
come. Yeah, I feel
Okay.
bad, so hurry up and come back.
We're working on it. Very, very soon. We'll be back.
Okay, all right, thank you. Anyway, this is the Adia Pena Show once again, and I am your host, Ohima Adia Pena. With me here in the studio is our usual guest, Mr. Kofi Upoku Apple. Today, our topic is: can a relationship or marriage survive betrayal? Like infidelity, financial lies, or whatever that is. So,
Mm.
Mr. Kofi, and then your topic now you be discussing. No? That is how it is. So, welcome to the Adia Pena Show. Thank you for your time and always making time to come on the show for us to discuss life issues, challenges, and all that. So, Mr. Kofi, my first question to you is: what are some of the causes of infidelity in relationship or marriage?
Yo, Adia Pena. Thank you. Thank you again. And viewers, it's an honor to be here to join you guys once again. It's
Hi.
Saturday.
Woo!
It's about 7 p.m. in Ghana, precisely
Mhm.
7:11 in Ghana, and I'm sure it's about 2:11 Eastern time and all the other times in the United States. And wherever you are joining us from around the world, we thank you for spending an hour or so of your time with us tonight. And Ohima has already talked about what we are learning tonight. Tonight, it's an important topic, and so Ohima, I'll do my best. But for me to do my best, I want to put a disclaimer out there. Please, again, Kofi Opoku Apo and Ohima Adiepena, we are not marriage counselors. We are not
Hustlers.
certified marriage therapists. We are not relationship experts. Okay,
Mhm.
we are just here to share our ideas, to share perspectives, people we have talked to, the communities that we belong to, the groups, our friends, our neighbors. That is all that we actually get our information from. And obviously, we do a little bit of research as well. And so,
Mhm.
everything that we are going to share tonight is from our experiences of our friends and our neighbors and all that. And so, we also want to hear from you to make sure that we are learning and we are doing a give and take back and forth. It's not one answer fits all. So whatever I'm gonna share, whatever Hima is gonna share, it's our opinions, our perspectives, and with you, your opinions, your perspectives, together
Our
we learn.
honorable viewers.
Yes. And so please, I also encourage you to share the links and invite your friends or your family,
Yes.
whoever, to join to make this program successful. It's only one
Mhm.
hour, and so it's going to be fun.
Yep.
So, Ohima, the question again, if you can please repeat it, please.
What are some of the causes of infidelity in marriages or
All right. Okay.
relationships?
Okay. So, infidelity. So let's
Mhm.
start. So,
Actually,
viewers, I'm
let's
gonna.
start by what is actually infidelity before we continue.
Okay. Okay, viewers, and so this question also goes to you. We want you to send in your comments and your suggestions. I'm gonna make it simple. Why do
Mhm.
people cheat in a relationship? Why do people step out of relationship? Why do they cheat? Okay. What
Mm-hmm.
makes someone decide to say, okay, to hell with my partner, I'm going to open myself up to somebody else?
Okay.
Okay. So this
Mm-hmm.
is the question I'm also throwing to you. So let me hear why, what you're gonna say. So Ahima,
For me or
uh,
for the audience?
one big reason why
Mm-hmm.
people cheat, or one big reason why there's infidelity in relationships, or
Mm-hmm.
people deciding to do something they are not willing to do, and that is to
Mm-hmm.
give themselves to other people.
Mm-hmm.
One big reason is emotional distance.
Okay.
Um, what I mean by that, let me break it down. People during relationship, let's say couples used to talk every day, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But now they barely talk. They don't have
Mm-hmm.
any conversations.
Mm-hmm.
And so one partner may feel lonely or invisible,
Okay.
right? So when someone feels emotionally disconnected, they may start looking for connection somewhere.
Okay.
So, for example, Onyema, you and I, we're married. We talk every day. How was your day? As soon as you come home, I hug you, I kiss you, I do whatever, or vice versa. You do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We talk about what happened, and it's like there's this emotional connection.
Yeah.
I'm yearning for you to come home,
Mm-hmm.
but all of a sudden, I've stopped. I don't do that again. All right, we don't
Mm-hmm.
spend time together again.
Mm-hmm.
You feel ignored, you feel disrespected, you feel like you are no more important. Now,
Mm-hmm.
when these things happen, you know what happens? It creates emotional distance. And that
Okay.
is one of the reasons why people may cheat.
Okay.
Another reason is poor communication. As for that, it comes up in every discussion we have.
Mm-hmm.
Communication is important. Sometimes people cheat because they don't talk about their feelings,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they tend up holding things inside.
You're
Like
right.
they're frustrated, they hold it. They're sad, they hold it inside. Or they are disappointed, they hold it inside until they start turning to somebody else who listen to them. Well,
Mm-hmm.
you go to
Mm-hmm.
work, you are at home, I don't pay attention to you. You are home, I don't even see you are there. You go to work and somebody is interested in everything that you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
When that thing happens, you are
Come back up.
establishing a new connection somewhere outside the relationship. And
Yeah.
before you realize, something is happening. So
Mm-hmm.
poor communication can cause infidelity in relationships. And
Okay.
then one thing that a friend of mine told us, is a feeling unappreciated, right?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
See, everybody want to feel wanted,
Get it.
respected, and valued. So
Mm-hmm.
when someone feels unappreciated for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
they may be tempted by anyone who gives them the attention or compliments they have,
Mm-hmm.
right? So sometimes the idea is not even there for you to do anything, but many of you, I don't comment about your
Yeah.
appearance. I don't do anything. I'm not interested, whatever. I'm from home, and I rather criticize you. And yet, when you step out and go to the office, this lady or this man's like, "My goodness, you looking benz, like you looking smashy. You're
You.
beautiful." See, when those things started happening,
Mm-hmm.
what you're going to end up doing is that anytime you are going to the office, you want to what?
The
Do the
person to.
same to say can exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And so feeling appreciated outside the relationship can cause infidelity. Cheating
Mm-hmm.
can happen.
Yeah.
And then sometimes too, this is especially men, we do it out of curiosity or temptations, or sometimes if we don't have strong boundaries, we have weak boundaries, we might
Mm.
cheat. Okay.
Mm.
So, for example, some people they cheat because they think they can control the situation. They start flirting around, they start having fun, and before they know it, things get serious,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, because they don't have strong boundaries, the temptation can lead to trouble. And before you
Okay.
realize, things are happening. So, that is one thing. And also, so for example, see, if there are no boundaries, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can text your ex or you can text some strange guys even late at night because the person has started showing interest or maybe just commenting on you, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
You hide your friendship. Your partners don't know which people you talk to, who are your friends. So sending such mixed signals can result in cheating,
Mhm.
right? And then also, this is what another guy said. Stress and pressure. Mommy, stress and pressure. See, we all know that lives get heavy. There's
Right.
there's family pressure, the kids go to school, there's work, there's money issues, and the relationship no kwazo abobo. See? And so
Mhm.
a guy told me that he cheats because he's looking for a way out. Because the pressure is too much. So Okono Okufa Bontina Sebia Ochina, it's a way for him to what? To get out. So
Mm.
people literally cheat because of too much stress and pressure. They
Okay.
didn't
In
want
the
to,
house,
but
right?
they want a way out. Yes.
Mm.
And then finally, I want to talk about insecurity. Me pa cho, ye nu anu mo ba de mo ntie me, and some of the
Mm.
men too. See, insecurity can make someone want constant validation
Mm.
because he doesn't get it from the relationship. So
That
he
is.
constantly yearns it. Yes.
Mhm.
Because everybody they want to feel beautiful. They want to feel strong. The men want to feel strong. They want to feel cool. Or they need some attention.
Yeah.
And sometimes what happens is that they end up looking for it in the wrong place. And
Mm.
when that happens for a long time, they can cheat. So insecurity can even cause what? People to cheat. Look at social media these days. People
Mhm.
just dress on social media so people will like it or love it or comment.
Yeah.
It's becoming something of a mainstream. So insecurity can even cause cheating.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kofi. So, with all that you've said so far,
Mhm.
what also causes, okay, hold on 1 second. So our viewers, if you can hear us, please comment, send in your comments. If you have questions, today we are talking about, can a relationship survive betrayals like infidelity, financial problems and stuff like that. So if you have any contribution or you have any question about what we are discussing today, please send your comments or your questions along so we can read them loud and then we answer some the ones that we can.
Mhm.
Um, so with that being said, Mr. Kofi, what are some of the causes of financial um, issues in relationships and marriages?
Okay. This is also a good question. So I also have a follow-up question to that, Mommy, before I answer my question.
Okay.
So when you say infidelity, just so people understand it, okay, it's cheating. That and
Okay.
cheating, we are talking about sexual relationship outside the sexual relationship outside your marriage or
Yeah.
relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Say oba ubeja ho na obema foforo ni wada. And
Mm-hmm.
obema foforo obeka kofa for now na even though you have a partner. That is what
Yeah.
infidelity is. So we want to make sure that people understand that. And in
Okay.
America, it's called cheating. We don't cheat, we cheat. Yeah, but there's a
And
lot of reasons that why people cheat.
causes that, yeah,
Aha.
that's very
And so now the second question is
Mhm.
what my follow-up question to people, I mean those that are listening is why do you think Oyema, why do you think money is such a sensitive topic in relationship?
Hey,
Why?
this is very you. Money is money kind of like hold. It's like the center of attraction in the
Mm-hmm.
relationship. What I
Mm-hmm.
say,
Yeah.
money can act in all kinds of ways in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So money when and especially for men, right? If they don't have money or maybe they are not working or something, it affects them. It affects them greatly. And the
Yeah.
money is, let's put aside what we call respect, love, and all those aside, and then money is basically the center of attraction in every relationship. Because if you don't
Yes.
have the money, how are you going to live if you don't have the money? If you don't have
Yeah.
money, how are you going to, as a man, take care of your family like the world is saying, and Bible hasn't said that, but I mean, money without money, your emotions, everything is down, and you can't even function well if you don't have money. So I'm thinking that money will be the center of attraction in every
Okay.
relationship. Yeah.
Okay. So then is that's why people tend to lie about their money in a relationship because of because the center of attraction based on what you said, right?
Mhm.
And also let me add this to it. People lie about their money. People lie about their finances in relationship. This is my opinion though. And based on what I've heard people say. A friend of mine said he basically lied about his money because of the fear of judgment, right?
How?
You see, he said, yeah, he lied about his finances because he's scared the partner will judge him. I mean, that is when they started a relationship,
Hmm.
you know. And so, even though on himself, like it's not that he's, about, oh yeah, I'm straight. Yeah, yeah. He literally lied about it because Opelbano, he loved the girl, the woman, and he didn't want to, so he had to lie about it. See, the thing is that he was not earning much at work,
Okay.
right?
Hmm.
But he also overspends. He's not
Hmm.
living within his means, and so he
Hmm.
felt embarrassed to disclose that to the girl. And
Okay.
when they got married, he's still doing it. It took a time. He was still lying about his finances because he doesn't want to get embarrassed by the wife.
Mm.
See, and so one of the things why people lie about their financial situations in relationship is fear of judgment.
Okay.
Because Selbani who said or not on like he wasn't disciplined about money.
Mhm.
Think about it. It will come up in every argument, right?
But my question is, at the end of the day, he will be caught, right? And
Yes,
when you
yes,
are
yes,
caught, what happens? The disgrace and the embarrassment is more than what you've been lying about so far.
yes. But at that time, he was courting. He wanted the woman, so he do whatever it take to make sure that he get that woman. But
Mm.
now that he's married, he opened up to the woman and said, "Look, and listen, this is it. I'm trying to get over it. I'm this, but this is the issue." And even as we speak, sometimes the woman said, "Well, I'll catch them saying, you'll be out. Who did this? Can't come
I'm
and
not
worry."
married.
See. So because of that, some people even wouldn't talk about it. They lie about it. It's the fear of
Mm.
judgment. That's the first one.
Mm.
The second one is people also feel ashamed or embarrassed to talk about money. Because what shame makes people what hide. If I
Mm.
feel shame, ashamed of something, I always try to hide. You try to hide, right? And so if someone, for example, if you find out that maybe Nikofi, I have a lot of debt, right?
Mhm.
I have
Mhm.
so much debt. I can't pay my bills. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. You know, in your mind, I'll be, anytime we are talking about financial issues, I'll feel embarrassed even to be together with you. I'll be shamed about it, right?
Mm.
Because I know the kind of situation I'm in. And a lot
Yeah.
of people in relationships are in this situation. So because of the shame and embarrassment, they don't even want to talk about, their financial. So they lie about it or they make bad financial decisions and lie about it, right?
Mm.
And look, even
Mhm.
some even try to cover it instead of facing it,
Yeah.
and it happens.
Mhm.
Maybe I find say, all of you go outside to just go and have fun, right? And your friend, she doesn't want to feel like she doesn't belong. Maybe I would just want to buy like a cup of ice cream, $200. It's nothing for you. Or no, a cup of ice cream, $10 crumple. On to me any day.
Yeah.
On to me talk. She because of the shame and embarrassment she might end up doing something that she's not supposed
Mm.
to do,
Mm.
and that is a lie. It's lying about your finances.
Mhm.
See, and so it happens all around us. So the reason why people lie is shame or embarrassment. Another thing is what
Hello, Mr. Graham. Welcome to the Adia Pena Show. Today we are talking about, can a relationship survive betrayal like infidelity and financial lies. So
I'm sorry.
uh,
I'm sorry.
that's,
What happened? Can you hear me?
yeah.
I can't hear you, but if you can hear me, then
I
that's
can
good.
hear you. Go ahead.
See, so some men, because they want control in the relationship, they lie about their financial situation. They lie. They
Mm.
hide their accounts. When they buy things, they hide it,
Yeah.
and they have secret savings because they want control. Ebi onim say bia se me catch or him say ebi say bia me $10,000 should be bia. That will be the budget. Be bia be some say oh na $10,000 oh famba oh na say every time you want to refer to that $10,000. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna
Okay.
hide it and I'll lie
Mm.
about my
Mm.
finances. It happens
Mm.
in a relationship, right? And then
Mm.
sometimes too, people want to avoid conflict, right? If for people to avoid conflict in relationship, they lie about their finances. Because Ohima, so when you say me nisika, you're never gonna argue with me about
Yeah.
money. Would you?
Mm-hmm.
No. And I say me say bia nisika or Ohima the onisika, so there's no point for us to argue. But so we scan me with hey, now the osika na debia na day na say every time there's going to be an argument because Ebiana oh spending usika too much on the household. Now maybe the enemy it's there's going to
Yeah.
be what? Argument. There's going to be
Argument.
conflict. So to
Mm.
avoid that, people will lie.
Mm.
People lie. Many money arguments are so common, right? And the thing is that instead of talking honestly, we lie to avoid fighting. So, can you hear me though? Do you hear me
Yeah.
loud and clear?
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm not hearing
Let
you.
me give you a thumbs up so you can know we can hear you loud
Okay,
and clear.
I don't hear you, Ohima. So, um,
You want to
you want me to log off and log in
log off?
again?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna log off and log in again. So sorry, viewers. I am sorry. I want to listen. I want to be able to hear Ohima, so I had to log out and log in again. Just 1 second, please.
Okay, so with that being said, today we are talking about, can a relationship survive infidelity and financial lies? So Mr. Kofi earlier on defined what infidelity is. It's like we usually say it's cheating, right? So why do people cheat? I asked him. For various reasons they cheat. um they cheat because they just want to cheat. They cheat because Mr. Gobi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay,
Yes.
great. So I was just talking about why people cheat in relationships. So go ahead with what you were
Okay.
saying.
So we're discussing about why people lie about their finances in a
Mhm.
relationship, right? And one other thing is that it's I think it's one of the important is the fear of losing the relationship. Like I
Okay.
said it earlier, right?
Mhm.
Because again, if I love you and I don't want to lose you, I'm not gonna come and show up that me hear you. Are you kidding me?
Why do
I
you
will
do
lie
that?
about my
Why do
relationship.
people do? I don't get it. Why people do that? Because at the
Mommy,
end of the
because
day, you be hurt.
Mhm.
So just be yourself, say the truth, and live your life.
But remember, again, when we started dating, some catch on him, I say, me Ohenia, you will not even mind me.
Not just are solving the problems ahead, no. And yes, I
But I
necessary.
love you. I love you. I
But
don't want
you
to
love
lose you.
me and you
So
are lying. What is the essence of it? Like, you love me and you are lying about it. At the end of the day,
in
when
the
I
future,
realize in the future, say you lied to me, the trust is broken. And I was saying,
oh yes, the trust is broken. The trust is broken. So in order not to
so
break the
the
trust,
love,
people keep lying.
the love that I have for you, no, a bit diminish it,
Yes.
right?
But
Mm,
remember,
mm-hmm,
in order for it to not to diminish, in order for whatever minimum come on, why you say this, I'll keep lying about my finances.
mm,
See, we are talking about why people lie. We are talking about why people lie about their financial, issues in a relationship. It's not only
mm-hmm.
about men. Women also do it. And I give
Women
you an
also,
example where,
yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I give you
It's very
example where, yes. it goes both ways. I give you an
Mm-hmm.
example where you want to go out with your friends. Now they don't have the money, but they pretend they have the money. The
Mm-hmm.
person might go to Coles or might go to, where do you shop? Mommy, where do you shop? Where do you shop your
Online.
expensive clothes? Okay, you
Macy's.
shop online. Okay, Macy's. Somebody will go to make sure maybe there's a program coming up. Now
Mm-hmm.
you can say in Bekoni no, let's wear certain clothes.
Yeah.
It'll be
Mm-hmm.
on my own to me afford do. But
Mm-hmm.
Obeko Mr. Free at the end.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
Okay.
share so
Mm-hmm.
that she'll fit in. That is a lie.
That's a
You
lie.
didn't
Yeah.
have the money,
Mm-hmm.
but you lied about it. So
Yeah.
my point is, we lie to be able to what fit in, or we lie to be able to what hold relationship or make something go on. We are
Okay.
not supposed to do it, but we
Mm-hmm.
do it, especially in relationship.
Mm-hmm.
One. And the
Matter.
thing is that does it help? No, it doesn't help. And like
Mm-hmm.
a man or woman do it because of the fear of losing the relationship. So if I don't want to lose my sweetheart, I will lie. Even though
Lying.
it's not good, I will
Mm-hmm.
lie.
Mm-hmm.
Aha. That is what
Okay.
I'm trying. So
I get that.
now when you put infidelity
Mm-hmm.
and financial lies together, if
Mm-hmm.
you put cheating, so
Mm-hmm.
in other words, both cheating
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
financial lies usually come from deeper emotional issues,
Okay.
not just the actions themselves.
Mm.
All these things come from deeper emotional issues, which is a topic for another discussion.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kofi.
Mhm.
So, to our viewers, our listeners, you can send in your comments, your questions, whatever experience you have also gone through, so we can discuss. Today, we are talking about relationship whereby there is lies about there is lies about our finances and infidelity. So if you
Mhm.
have anything that you want to share, we can all learn from you, or let us learn, let us hear from you, and let's also know where you are watching us from. Mr. Kofi, my next question to you is: can relationship or marriage survive betrayal or financial lies?
Hmm. Let me rephrase it. Can marriage or relationship survive cheating
Cheating
and
or
lying
financial?
about money in a
Mm-hmm,
relationship?
mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a great question. Before I share my opinion, my perspective, Mami, I want us to be honest. Betrayal hurts, right?
Yeah.
Cheating hurts,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
If you hear, even if you don't do it and you hear your partner, I mean your friend's partner did it to them, you even feel the hurts for them,
Yeah, that's very
right?
true.
and
Mm-hmm.
and what happens is that every trust in the relationship is
It's
broken.
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 Mm-hmm.
And what happens is that pain replaces the trust.
Yeah.
How can you do this to me? Like how? Like you? How? Like you see? I'm trying to pretend. Even just thinking about it, cry. It's very painful. Yes, yes.
How
Cheating
can you
is
do that
is.
to me?
I mean, how? Like how can you? The how will never stop. How can you? Would you see?
You ask yourself so many questions. Yeah.
Yes. And so
Mm.
pain replaces the trust.
Yeah.
Oh, but mommy, the question that you ask, the answer is yes.
Mm.
Marriages can survive infidelity or financial lies.
Hmm. Let's hear about
This might
that.
okay. Um,
Hmm.
what I want to say is that you see, because pain replaces the trust, right? You need to
Mhm.
heal from the pain, and we need to rebuild that trust. So that is what I'm going to talk about.
Okay.
Because yes, because once somebody cheats, hurt, I mean trust is broken, you are filled with hurt, you are filled with
Mhm.
pain, you are
Mhm.
filled with I don't want to see you,
Bitterness.
I don't want to do anything, so bitter.
Mm.
Or even if you find out that your husband has been lying about the financial whatever, or the woman, like there's the mistrust, there's.
Mhm.
And so my point that I'm going to talk about is that, like, how to maybe rebuild the trust, or how to
Mhm.
replace that pain of infidelity and financial
Mm.
lies. You know,
Okay.
It's possible. Healing is possible, but it requires the two partners, both partners, to work together.
Mm.
Okay. So, for
Mm.
example, mommy, if I cheat on you, and I'm going to use that as an example, we are married. I love
Mm.
you shred to shred. You love me to shreds. If I cheat on you, based on the situations or based on the things I've mentioned earlier, I'm being
Yeah.
ignored, I'm being disrespected. I went to the office, there's this beautiful lady, she's always commenting on me. Oh, Frank, you're this, Frank, you're that. And before I realized, Jack, I cheated. Hey, that's
Mm.
the catcher. Or if you find out, you are going to be filled with so much pain and anger and frustration and confusion. Or you found out I've been lying about my money and da 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 da. Da. You don't trust me no more.
Yeah.
My point is that yes, relationship can survive through healing if both partners work at it.
Okay.
The
Mm-hmm.
first thing the partners have to do is what I call full honesty. If the
Mm.
man cheats, or if the man that cheated on the woman, or the woman that cheated on the man, right?
Mm-hmm.
The man or the woman that caused the harm
Mm-hmm.
must own the actions, must own the cheating, must own that he's been
Take
lying about his financial
responsibility.
things.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Take full responsibility
Mm-hmm.
without blaming the other person. Oh.
Yeah.
Then case ohima wunti na me wunti wu crowd count na me kwa boy wu crowd count na me kwa boy for bath.
Mommy, emotional distress.
Okay, huh? They be out how much in the sikasem, so I have to hide my money. See, if we do that, we are not being responsible, we are not taking
Mhm.
responsibility. We
Yeah.
have to take full responsibility without blaming the other person that is being hurt. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the hurt and Wona, let's say you that have been hurt,
Mm-hmm.
you also need space to express your emotions.
Yeah.
What you say?
Mm-hmm.
So I have to own up to cheating on you,
Mm-hmm.
or have to own up by saying that, oh, Hinema, I've been lying about my financial situation to you. Now, once you know the truth, you need space because you've been hurt. You need
Mm-hmm.
space to express your emotions.
Okay.
That's the beginning of the healing. You need to
Mm.
voice out. You need to be angry. You need to do whatever it takes to get that pain out first.
Out. Mm.
That is the beginning of the healing process, right?
Mm.
So, first, taking responsibility. Then, the next thing that we have to do, this is what a lady was sharing with me. The lady said she cheated on her husband. She did not mean to. The husband laughs at the husband does everything for her. So it's not that she was emotionally, disconnected or anything. But what happened was that, hey, this old students association thing, they bring things, oh, mommy. It normally happens, oh. So the woman, they went to an old students association,
Mm-hmm.
and she went to meet her Laimomu, her boyfriend
Yeah.
back in school.
Mm.
And
High
then,
school.
like it's been forever. So they started talking. Oh, say, what are you doing? Da, 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 da. And the connection was so they started drinking. Before
Mm.
you realize things have happened.
Okay.
Without the lady, even the lady did not plan it.
Least
But you know
expected.
how, yes, you know how alcohol does things.
Mm-hmm.
So because the lady said she loved the husband so much that she cannot keep it for a second. So as soon as she went home, she told her husband.
Mm.
He said, this is what happened. And I swear to God, I did not mean it. That's what I'm telling you. But whatever you want to do from this going forward, I accept the full. Even if you include divorce, if you want to divorce me, I understand because I know I've broken the trust. And I know there's
Mm.
no way you can forgive me. But I want to
Mm-hmm.
make it clear that I did not do this on purpose.
Okay.
So what the woman did was to fully own what she did.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, the man now has to think whether he can continue this relationship or forgive the woman.
Mm-hmm.
And so the man has every right to be emotionally crazy because I can't believe you did that. Think if I was the one that did it, what were you going to like? So the man has every right to do whatever, but the woman was ready to accept everything that the man was going to say to her because she has brought so much hurt and pain to the husband. Right? And so the woman said she took the first thing she wanted to take responsibility. The second thing she did was to set new boundaries.
Hmm.
Well, and setting new boundaries help prevent the mistakes from repeating. So what she did was that she quickly told the husband, please, if you still love me and you're going to give me time, I promise I'm going to earn your trust back. But because of what has happened, I want us to set boundaries. Here's my phone. Here's my password. Do whatever it is you want. I want you to know everybody that I talk to. I want you to
Hmm.
even look at the guy that I did that with. See what the woman was doing. She wants full disclosure. She doesn't want to
Yeah.
hide anything anymore because she wants to earn the husband trust back. So
Hmm.
this is the phone. Now then she said, if you also want us to trust that, please let me have your phone. So it's like both of them decide to set boundaries. The
Okay.
man, you have your password, you can use my phone, you can check who I talk to, you can check my friends. We want full disclosure, and so that we can set boundaries so that this doesn't happen again, right?
Hmm.
Now,
Hmm.
the next thing they did was to share their spending time. Now they need to spend more time together. Remember, healing doesn't happen often, but the
Yeah.
woman is trying to start the relationship all over again,
Hmm.
and she need the cooperation of the man. If the man doesn't buy into it, it's not gonna happen, right? And another guy said he also did the same thing. Now the woman doesn't want to see him in the house, but he said he's gonna do everything it takes to win the woman back because he did not tell the woman. Oh, the woman find out, and that's even the most painful thing. If the woman
Hmm.
find out,
Yeah.
that's the most painful thing. So both of these people set boundaries. They want to now do things different. They were being honest about who they talk to going forward. Boom. They are not going to get a phone call and go and hide in the bathroom by force or
Maybe,
because there's bathroom.
maybe leave the house.
And I said yes. And I said there are some people because of financial lies, almost salary in the bar, they have to go and count on the bar. In the, how do you have to put the shop go to go? No, see, all these things
Hmm.
creates problem in the relationship. But starting afresh because of all these things, you don't want to do the old things you're doing again, right? You are being honest
Yeah.
who you're talking to, and then you agree on what behavior is acceptable and unacceptable.
Hmm.
Both of you say, okay, are we going to this function? If we are going, both of us have to go. Otherwise, I'm not going because I don't
Yeah.
want to make sure
Mhm.
anything
Yeah.
like that happen again. So
Mhm.
both of them work together, right?
Okay.
And then they check in regularly on each other. Now they need to spend time together. But remember, the head is still there. Oh.
I know.
But they are setting boundaries. They want to make sure it didn't happen again because they didn't plan it. It just happened.
Mm.
So and so that is one. Owning up and setting boundaries. The next thing is what? Like I said, rebuilding the trust slowly. Trust doesn't come back in a day.
Mm.
It grows from consistent actions. The woman just didn't say, "This is my phone," and then later he go and meet the man again. No, 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 no. The woman is making sure that wherever she's going with the husband. The
Okay.
man was making sure that whatever he did, the woman is always with him. So once they do that and we establish those boundaries, it helps rebuild the trust. But it's gonna take patience, it's gonna take time, and it's gonna take steady effort. And remember, anytime there's an argument, the woman is going to make you hear it, or the man will make you hear it.
Whoever was hurt.
Because
Yeah.
oh my
Mm.
goodness, it's gonna take time. It's gonna be a mark that's there forever and ever. But the idea is not to give up. If you really love each other, the idea is to constantly rebuild the trust slowly. And some people, a guy was telling me that for him, he even included counseling and therapy, right?
That's
Because a trained counselor can guide the couple or the
good.
partners through the healing. They give you
Yeah.
good tools what to do so that the partners can actually arm themselves to go through that process. But first of all, they have to understand what happened, why it happened, and how to move forward. There's all the tools that proper certified counselors. No kufi opoku apo.
Not
But
me either.
proper certified counselors can help you go through, you know, this phase. And then the other thing that is also important is forgiving or
Mm,
forgiveness. Forgiveness that I'm talking about does not mean pretending nothing happened though,
mm.
because it did happen. And I'm like I said, hey, every day, ude manyamenye mabusium kauna bibi kakrensi wala.
Reference.
You see, everything going forward will be about the cheating. Everything going
Mhm.
forward will be about being lying about your money.
Mm,
So,
mm,
ain't you know,
mm,
forgiveness does not mean pretending it happened, and forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting.
mhm.
You forgive, but you never forget it.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Mhm.
But it means choosing not to carry the bitterness forever.
Yeah.
Because it's the bitterness that creates the pain and all that, right?
Mm,
But forgiveness can be slow and a lot of emotional work.
yeah.
Man to cry 2 times a day, the message and I boy your mind. Man to cry no, and no problem not just anybody one can see. Hey, ready, I go for.
But
Cheating, oh, especially in our religion, in our country, Ghana. Well, and so forgiveness is important. And then one other thing is, last one I'm going to say is like somebody said that what they did was to create a new relationship and not try to fix the old one because the old one
mm,
is gone. The
mhm.
cheating or the lies about money has changed everything. So you'd rather want to create a new relationship. You'd rather want to start a new relationship. Well, because after betrayal, hmm, the goal is not go back to the normal because there's nothing normal again.
Yeah.
If I betray you, there's nothing
That's
like
right.
normal. You not no. There's nothing like normal because the normal wasn't working. That is why he went to cheat, or
Yeah.
maybe unless it happened wrong. And
Mm,
so there's nothing like normal. And so the partners must build a new relationship
relationship.
with
Okay.
yes, with better habits, better communication, and better trust. Don't try to patch the old one because old one into the German. I can't say okay for the children and I say we are hiding the
Mm.
finances. No? So creating a new relationship will help. So
Thank
if a relationship can survive infidelity or financial lies, yes, but it has to be what? Full
It has to
honesty,
be
take
worked for.
responsibility, set boundaries, rebuild the trust slowly, forgive each other, go to counseling or therapy, and create new relationship. So this is what Kofi Opokuapo's opinion is about fidelity survival.
Thank you so much.
Infidelity. Mhm.
Uh, Before we continue with what our viewers have sent so far, I have a question. I have picked three questions from all that you said so far. So my first question is like, why do people tell their partners they cheated? Like, why would you do that? Because I'm thinking that when you the moment you mention it to your partner, like the trust is broken and the relationship is not going to be the same again. And I'm
Yes.
not here to say uh, the lady that you made the example of, when
Yes.
the moment like she voiced it out to the husband, to her
Yes.
she's relieved, right? It relieves
Yes.
you, the one that did the cheating thing. But my question is, why would you like tell your partner say me could cheat here, knowing say even hearing of it keke no breaks the heart, let alone you, either the man or the woman, doing it and then coming back and verbally telling your partner, oh, I went and cheat, it wasn't my fault, and this and that. So do how do we go about that?
Good question. According to the woman, she panicked because remember, it wasn't something she planned. Shey, those that plan to cheat, they don't come and
Oh
well,
yeah,
they
okay.
they come they will come and blame you that who count na me call who count na me call point because me fear any JB any me ba me say into me call point
Okay.
cry better.
Hmm.
They are not coming to tell you, but this woman said it happened unplanned until she panicked.
Mm.
And because she loved the husband and she cannot just look at the husband's face carrying that burden, she has to
Mm.
disclose to the husband. And she was
Mm.
ready if the husband decided to divorce her because she cannot begin to imagine what she just did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But remember, some people, well, love is deep, oh, mommy. Look, when two people take their time to build a solid relationship,
Mhm.
that is love, respect, and
Yeah,
everything that you ever wanted in a relationship, it's easy to let go, even if something like that happened, though.
that's very true. And they
Uh-huh.
are papa.
And because you know the investment that you have invested in that relationship, you would rather want to tell the truth than to kind of mess things up.
Mm.
Because when eventually it might come out. And if it comes out, it's rather worse than if you have actually owned it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Aha. Ain't
Okay.
I'm talking about a situation where it was not intentional.
Okay. Okay.
But believe you
I
me, those that planned it, they are never come to tell you. They rather blame you.
just say
Mbani
watch
will blame
you.
the bear man. Yes, Mbani will blame the bear man. Say me be fear me sha tare me de na me kwa bontina so bia mam na nipa na achi me aye me. Oh, okay, sorry. Nipa na ye ya. Then next say na oba be blame me. So, and the man especially, everything you did from the beginning of the relationship will give them a reason to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
but in this case, I want to take the perspective where it can survive if it happened unplanned, if the
Mm.
fidelity or the well, aha.
Mm.
And so that's why
Okay.
I'm using the woman scenario because the woman
Okay.
didn't plan it.
Mm.
Wrong.
Understood.
And that's why
Understood.
that's why we have to be careful about live momos. We have to be careful about old relationship and exes because if you are not careful, it doesn't matter how strong you are. If you don't have
Mm.
strong boundaries,
Mm.
before you say Jack, things have happened.
It happened.
So,
Mm.
and that's
Mm.
exactly what happened. I mean, you go school back in the high school, you
Mm.
are in
We're
love, you know
young
the
and then
person. What is going to hold you back? If you're not careful, it can happen. And
that's true.
so that's what happened to the woman. And she realized that this is not it. And
Mm.
so she's actually trying to make things right.
Well, I
It's
think
going
it's
to
good.
cost her,
Right.
but she want to make things right. Yes.
I think it's good. It's good that she was bold enough because other way, if you are not bold enough, you can't even go to your partner and tell him or her say I cheated on you, knowing for a fact say after that statement, say yeah,
Uh-huh.
and you be a wabotria, wasum be a any baby have a copy, you can't
Yeah.
stand it. So my next
Yeah. But
question to
but
you
they
is
they they respect each other. They have
yeah.
built a lot of respect and love and commitment, like years and years that they've invested in that relationship. She's not going to throw it away because of one time thing that she didn't plan.
Yeah, that
And
is
I
if
think she
you have
knows
a
the husband.
yeah.
You have
If
to
you
know your partner
yeah, that's what I
to be
was
able to
going to
do
say.
that.
Yeah, and if
Yes.
the person is
Mhm.
matured enough to handle such situation. So
Hey,
my
as for that today, she's not gonna handle it all. They say she's gonna hear it every day. She's and say "Nyankopɔn koraa nyɛ n'adom koraa na the husband, some husbands who can even go and cheat. She said, I'm also going
yeah,
to cheat to kind of
way
make
back
things to
time.
balance it.
Yeah, yeah,
Aha. Yes.
okay.
But then that is not solving the issue. That is rather making
Yeah,
the issue worse.
that's just and the
Yeah.
anyway. So my next question to you is: what about people that do not speak like when they are hurt? Ebi more has a omubufu pa and I say when they are extremely hurt, they won't utter a word. They will just be quiet and
Yeah.
treat you like you don't exist. Like they
Yeah.
won't even what but just what they make and say obi or
Mm-hmm.
what when you tell the person either or and I say bema when you tell him or her say oh I cheated for this so reason they will just be quiet. And I say, even if it's not like cheating or maybe a financial lies, and I say, BBC, they'll just be quiet. They won't
Yeah.
utter a word. Now,
Yeah.
I say, some I know or you. Now, if I say, yeah, goody, if I goody or not. Ojao or not to all my own call my own. What so what those
It's
people
it's the worst. It's the
blended.
worst situation you can put yourself in.
Mhm.
It's the worst situation because any panic say, okay, we are already meant to many in. At least you know your stand.
Yeah.
Or no one can say no in.
Mhm.
Now dream now on the trim
Mhm.
or bop on the trim. Those
Yeah.
people, I don't even know how to describe them because okay, what I know is that some people out of shock
Mhm. We'll be
can
quiet.
pretend to be will be quiet, thinking
Mhm.
through it, like doing all the thinking. What happened? What did I do wrong? Some will do
Yeah.
self assessment. Me na
Mm.
me na okoye and like to be thinking, and so he's
Yeah, you
very
have to
quiet.
talk
That's what
to
I'm saying.
him.
When it happens like that, you need to give them the space, the partner the space, all the space for them to be to go through all the emotional
Mm.
process.
Mano.
To
Mm.
yes. So even if it's going to take 2 years, no one can say, give him the
Just allow
space.
them. Mm.
Just allow them because like cheat. I don't know. I didn't hear. Bonio we are seeing now, and no, dear, the second I don't know why. Yet I don't know why that alone the entire as sincere as the second I don't understand it, and I'm not
Mhm.
here to try and sugar goes. I don't know,
Mhm.
and I don't understand. And when it happens like that, it's anybody in Jawa and the bonfire because you have told the person, and it's also part of the healing process. One, it's
Yeah.
going to be very slow. Na se
Mm.
nipa ne on kasa 2 3 years na so njao na so di
Mm.
weduane na so ne on kasa mo bodi weduane na se bi ono dam paso a and the nyankopon ase because emu on
Mm.
grandpa ono ndam paso biom we
Yeah.
58 we film che so
Mm.
hu a na bibi chese na bibi ye no. So even those people, they still need that emotional space to come to the terms with the betrayal because cheating
Mhm.
is like it's like a betrayal. So
Mhm. Mhm.
even the financial lies is not as painful as the
As
cheating.
cheating. Mhm.
Remember?
But you know why? Because cheating, no, when you love someone, okay, especially remember there, I don't know because I know say when that all that emotional stuff. To say a man,
We are. We
I
are.
know,
We
but
just regulate it well.
you don't exhibit it loudly like we the women we do. And to
Uh-huh.
say a man is say no, yeah, they like yeah, dream, yeah,
Maybe,
moja,
yeah.
yeah, so everything into this relationship. Okay. Nti I know sir, and when obi dɔw saa or feel say you have or say onya wo for ɔno nko ara ne self. What I
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
when the moment comes out, be feel say ɔdɔ na ɔwɔ ma no has been ebia shared with another person ɛno na ɛyɛ ɛde
Hmm.
yɛ adeɛ ba no. With that being
Yeah.
said, woyɛ bɛrima, my next question to you is adɛn nti na mmarima no when your partner cheats on you ɛtumi hye mo saa nso mo cheat some of you sɛ mo cheat you don't really like care and I say like ɛnhyɛ da mfa mo ho bi saa and I'm not saying every man, some of them,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
ɛyɛ dɛn nti na mo deɛ sɛ o partner ɛkɔ cheat on you ɛtumi kun sunsun saa na ɔba ɛmmaa okay, we the women we are able to forgive and stay with you cook like yes after y'all go through your emotional whatever you know we are able to forgive you guys and stay with you still have babies for you and all that but bema dear or back with cheat on me say pair. Tell me why you guys do that, some of you, not all of you.
Okay. So this is going to be from me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm going to speak culturally. Culturally speaking,
Mm-hmm.
in our Ghanaian society,
Mm-hmm.
it is accepted. So, Bema dear or your Bema bit in that embada.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I'm not saying I'm not supporting that. I'm
I'm
saying
listening.
culturally speaking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so bear money or back or that
Yeah,
society
normal.
does not see it as a big deal. It's like it's normal. So bear money or bear money. So you need to see.
Mm.
Meanwhile, it's
Mm.
wrong.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Ain't but Oba is expected not to do that. I guess Oba
Mm.
na swim wow, but it's on the other.
In the
Uh-huh.
society.
But you,
Mhm.
the reason why she bear money say society has shaped us to say ɔbaa no Hey, meme dia. See, we personalize it. We make it like our which is not
Okay.
normal.
Mm.
Enti ade a mate tuaka de
And so
obi
so be
bie ni
adding
ho
a
kwan
saka.
sɛ, enti so de usaka. How dare you? Ade a me nko a me no, how dare you say odo usaka? What I
Okay.
say? Aha. But obema no koya,
Normal.
normal. Until we
But
have
then
all
you.
been conditioned, all been conditioned. And remember,
Mm.
second thing is obema net okoye oba ne ho ade.
Mm.
Instead of making we feel like we own you, even though
Own,
we
yeah.
don't own you.
Mm.
We don't own you. But the
Yeah.
woman doesn't own the man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ain't you know? So obema no koya. I mean I'm very one
Normal.
I mean, so it's
Mm.
normal. But and you na be me ho ade. Men
Mm.
and be one day. So my me chikakra. Check your life. Do something right. So that I stop doing that. Even though it's wrong, I can society might back me in a way. Oh, na so
Yeah.
now before today. I said they're more
Mm.
cannibal call where they say
Mm.
if you ask them. But
Yes,
so
yes.
Obano koya. How dare you? You are my property. Make my toe my baba toe like you are supposed to be for me. How dare you? I know I know the they say what bomusio just say what bomusio just say you I don't even know the word to use. What bomusio you
Yeah.
cannot even you haven't now who born you by mistake? Say obey me. It's a shit member.
The men on
Because
the program, please, let's hear from you. Why do you guys feel so hurt? Say a man could cheat on you guys, and when you cheat, you think it's okay. Mr. Kofi has shared
because
his opinion.
and
Let's
you
hear
guys
from
are special. You guys are
you.
special until hey,
Hmm?
baby, oh, hey, hey,
And
hey, baby,
special,
baby,
yeah.
baby, baby, baby. You are talking with Yaka. Until nobody, no man
Acceptable
has the
back.
right.
Mu cheat ni accept mo back. Likewise, yes, you could cheat here. Accept us back. Na a hango
I have a
hankango.
pepe. But my Misa, what do you think? What and okay, in the same vein, how do you think society will see you cheating versus seeing your husband cheat?
So society there is society. Society is society.
Exactly.
What they
See?
think is they are thinking and no one in the end there.
Even in the Bible, if you want to use the Bible as a Christopher no crampono, even Christians crampono feel say, oh, so Ben Madia said, Ofa Nigeria, I said, Yankopon, a yin bunny nigus when yashi.
Yeah.
Na so Oba fa ni kunichia. Because remember, Oba fa ni kunichi, intina yawahayo. I'm talking spiritually, spiritually. If could you fruit in into that bread.
Where's spiritual ten?
Yes. So, internet just say it should not happen. Like that thing shouldn't happen. That's what society has
Condition you men,
we've
your
been
brain.
conditioned. We've been conditioned. We've been conditioned. And it's like that's it.
Okay.
Men will be men, they'll cheat. Boys will see they say boys will be boys. But
Understood.
girl, that you cannot even begin to do that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you very
Yes.
much, Mr. Kofi. One mommy detailed understanding about because I always struggle with this thing because me Tia say, why do you take it that at ease with that? Say or muko chitia and yashi like you take it that normal thing and me now me Tia say, but what you have explained to me nowadays? You say Matthias say I said, oh now go use card ko hear me one day. So
Yes.
your
Yes.
at the back of your mind, you feel say you own me,
I own
which,
you.
which shouldn't be that like that, but
Yes.
because
Yes.
one political okay, Mateo,
Okay,
what
yo, Mwadie. From the crown of your head to the
to
sole of
the
your feet,
sole of
every
my feet.
part of your body
Oh, yeah, oh
matter.
dear.
Yes,
Yes,
I
I'm
own
up.
it.
Yeah, thank you very much. But let's go and listen to what our viewers have to say about the topic that we are treating today. Today we are treating can a relationship or marriage survive betrayal like infidelity and financial lies? We've talked a lot about it. It's almost about an hour into the program, and let's listen to what our viewers are saying. Our sister Lomo said, "Hey, Uncle Kofi, you are missing. Sis, you looking awesome. Thank you very much, sister Lomo." She also said that women easily forgive when it comes to the issue of cheating. That is very true. I just said that. Tiende yam papa. I see it happened to me. He told me the same day it happened. I wept for some days. Afterwards, I asked him how it happened. I forgave him and I prayed for God to help me heal. I forgave him and it's cool.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Thank you
Sister
for
Lom, why are
sharing,
you?
Sister
Thank
Lomo.
you for
Why are
sharing
there?
this. This
I hope
is
say
awesome.
the forgiveness, no, it's not just like uh what forgive you
But
and
she's
then you
not forgetting. No,
like
she
you
will
don't
forgive,
forget.
but she can't forget.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'll say thank you for this topic. Yeah. So
You're
we are
welcome.
learning. Let's hear from all of you. Bibi are walking about we want to know how we can um we uh we can hold on to our marriages when there is cheating and financial lies. This
Mm-hmm.
Alomo is laughing. Oh, no, or born in Semama, whatever we said. I think let's see. Kinayoma, how are you doing? Long time no see. I say in most cases, cheating is often initiated from men as part of our DNA and sexual inst-
Insatiable.
insatiable.
Mm-hmm.
However, however, takes self-control and discipline to prevent that behavior. Oh, thank you very much, my dear brother. Um, this is very true. Also, there. However, take self-control and discipline to prevent adhesive. Sister Lomo said, those old firewoods, you don't need control over.
You don't
You
need
don't.
petrol. You don't need petrol.
Yeah, you don't need control. You can't even control it. Sometimes, no.
No.
It's
No, you
just
say you don't need petrol. You don't need
you
petrol.
don't need
Hey, you don't
petrol.
need
Oh,
petrol.
okay, you don't need
Eh?
petrol. It will
The
be
lime
just
mono.
light, light by
Hey,
itself.
it's so jad that the uhu nana chese I started the pepre. Why pepena?
This Alomo said, Sir King, you are very right, pa.
Yes.
Oh, see, Uncle Kofi, good question. This is when I asked you about why men um take offense when the women cheat on them. I think the men don't want to be defeated, though. Men don't want to be defeated. They don't want to they don't want their women to cheat on them. I see men my this is
Kofi.
hi Kofi Usu. I hope so be here. I see men don't attach emotions to intimacy like women do. This is very, very, very true.
That's true.
A
That is
woman will
very true,
only
Kofi.
have sex with someone she is emotionally attached to. A man with no feelings attached.
Kofi, that is 100% true. But I think things are changing these days. These days, so a lot of women don't also attach emotions to anything. They will sleep with any man. Especially the one thing that is their central is money. I'm not talking about every woman, but these days, a lot of the women, all they think about, as long as you can make money, you can give them money or provide for them, they will allow you to sleep with them. And so, but what you're saying is 100% true. Yes.
Yes. When I asked Sister Lomo about the forgiveness, and I said, yeah, she said it's they've been
The
total
total forgiveness, pa,
with the grace
by the
of
grace
God.
of God.
Nyame nhyira
Sister
me
Lomo,
nua
why
ba.
are there? God bless
Sister
you. Why are
Lomo,
there?
why are there?
But I agree
And
with Kofi. I agree with Kofi. Kofi was
mm,
100%. Men, we don't attach emotions to sexual
mm,
intimacy.
Yeah.
We just want our once the desire kicks in, we just want to be satisfied and that's it. But
Mm.
most women, they put a lot of emotions into it. They put a lot of thought. They said for them to allow themselves to be, then it means that person is special. They've put themselves in a place that this
Mhm.
is the person that I want to. So
Yeah.
and see that is so Kofi, you are 100% correct.
That is
Yes,
very
that's
true.
thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you to our viewers for your comments, Sister Lomo. Thank you. Thank you to Kinayoma. Thank you to whoever sent in their comments and their questions and all of that. It's been really, really interesting topic today. Uncle Kofi, what is your last word for us this about concerning this topic that we treated today? So we can
Thank you.
end our show.
Yes, today is gonna be 1 hour. Oh, we're still past 1 hour. I thought we were gonna be 1 hour. Okay.
It's
So
fine. We have a few minutes left.
it's been an interesting discussion as always.
Yeah.
And thank you, viewers. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your life, sharing your life experience. Sister Lomo, thank you for sharing that life experience. That
Mhm.
was awesome.
That's my sister.
Um, yes, that's
Mhm.
that's very good. That's it. This is the reason why I love this program because we learn a lot and sometimes some experiences enrich our lives. We learn from it. So thank you, Sister Lomo. Um, so as we wrap our discussion, what I want to say is that please let's all remember this that healthy relationships, right, are built on honesty,
Mhm.
communication, trust, and emotional safety,
Okay.
right? But what we have to also remember is that mistakes may happen. Mistakes actually is part of every relationship. It
Mhm.
happens.
Yeah. Mhm.
But 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 when the mistake happens, we need to try and heal. Sister Lomo said she prayed for God to help her heal
Mhm.
and be able to do total forgiveness. You know, um, healing is possible after cheating
Mhm.
or after financial lies or whatever one. But the healing is possible when the partners choose truth instead of fear.
Mm. Okay.
So it's
Mhm.
the fear of the unknown. It's not person they don't want to
Mm.
own up. They should rather be
Mm.
quiet. So the question that you ask.
Mhm.
So, but
Mhm.
if we choose truth, like Sister Lomo said, and then we share it, it's even the part of the healing process.
Yeah.
So healing is possible when we choose truth instead of fear and responsibility instead of hiding it. Because once we own up, we are being responsible. If we
Okay.
hide it, we make things worse.
Okay.
So for me, the most important lesson that I learned from this when I was doing all the interview and all that was simple. And that is I have to learn to communicate early.
Mm.
But if in case I'm not going to do it, but if in case it happens, I have to communicate early,
You are going to
right?
tell your partner you cheated.
Yes. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but
Oh, I
based
mean,
on the
if just in case
experiences,
it happens. Mhm.
yes, I will communicate early. No excuse. I'm going to own up.
Okay.
I'm going to learn to express my feelings. And I'm going to give my partner all the time in the world to hate me forever or never like me forever or
Mm.
bring it up every second. Wasumbebu, my ears, even if my ear is going to break, I have to suck it up because I am the cost of it.
Mm.
Oh, but I have
Mhm.
to learn to be honest
Yeah.
and to treat her with more love and respect because of what I did. See?
Mm.
So, in a nutshell, what I'm saying is that when both partners show up well, with maturity and effort after
Mhm.
such things have happened,
Mm.
including any other difficult
Yeah.
moment
That.
in our relationship, um, such difficult moments, sometimes can lead to stronger, healthier, and more respectful relationship. So,
Mhm.
sure, there are some people I know. Maybe I'm. Obi on one. When the husband cheats, she even becomes more better. Oh, because maybe she was taking things for granted. Until now, she be want to be better. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but I'm just saying that
Mhm.
sometimes such difficult moments can lead to stronger and healthier relationship. And
Mhm.
so my final thing is, please, let's try as much as possible to build a stronger relationship that is devoid of infidelity and financial lies. But if it happens because we are humans, then we should rather learn to communicate early, express your feelings, be honest about it, and make sure that you are ready to rebuild a relationship. Thank you very much. This is Kofi Opoku Apo's perspective. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kofi. So I'm still fighting with my brain here. So I would just want to ask, if you want to like tell your partner if you cheated, right? Don't you have to know the level of your partner's thinking ability? Because obi or what, that person will just shut down and like end the relationship just for you telling him or her what I say.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm going to say, know the level of your partner's senior n'adwin mu ɛdɔfa, because obi wɔ hɔ
Mm-hmm.
sɛ n'adwin mu nnɔ saa na ɔyɛ saa shallow nkakra nkakra na it's very very hard for them to take saa adeɛ no. What I say nti
Mm-hmm.
wɔnhu sɛnea nipa ne te na akɔ na ɔkɔka kyerɛ ne sɛ o makɔyɛ biribi sei a, it shuts them down and they obi wɔ hɔ koraa the ontumi mpo nya the ground sɛ obɛgyina hɔ ama mo rebuild the trust and the relationship. And what
Yeah.
I can say is that I'm not saying say don't tell your partner, but if you want to tell your partner, know how
To go
much
about it.
how to go about it, and nipa koro no so how mature is him or her
Mm-hmm.
emotionally. N'adwin mu saying an n'adwin mu ɛdɔteɛ. What I
Mm-hmm.
that is
It's
what.
in other words, if you weigh the pros and cons, if you weigh and you
Mhm.
think that nipa na jumundo na it happen na own country no, are you gonna keep quiet?
No, I'll keep quiet because I won't tell. I mean,
If you keep quiet, not just say you are rather making things worse. See, the idea is how the relationship can survive. Either you telling the truth or you being find out. So
okay.
the idea is that the relationship should survive. Until if you know, say your husband or your wife don't have the heart, and I say she's the type she's gonna shut down, and maybe you'd rather want to end the relationship knowing that you have tell the truth rather than lying. Because the thing is,
I think
one can you are
I
lying to
want to
yourself.
myself, yeah.
It's
And if you want
I would rather go through divorce
to,
knowing
then
say I did the right thing than to lie,
okay.
because then it becomes a compound.
Mm,
Because once you're able to share, that is an ultimate thing. If you're able to hide that thing and you don't say it, not
mm,
just what else can't you hide?
everything.
What else are you doing? What can't you do? The PA to say that is the ultimate. It's a damn people now want to be facing.
That's true.
There's another topic that we're going to treat. There's this study that shows that about 60% of women know who their true children are.
60% cry they say so.
Aha.
But
Ab- so this is for
I
another day.
think
This is for another day.
I
What does Sister Lumo say?
think Sister Lomo said, let me tell you a story. She said, a woman was caught in the act by the husband. The woman pleaded for forgiveness, and the husband said he has forgiven the wife. But the only thing he needs from the wife is a
A
what
bottle of
bottle
salt
of salt. Hey, and he told his wife not to put salt in his
in
food
his food
when she
when
cooks.
she cooks.
So when the man comes home, and wants
And
to
wants to
eat,
eat.
he will call the children and say, "Bring me the salt I took from your mom when." Oh,
Oh my God.
Bragovi, kind.
See? He said, see, remember I was telling you that, see, this is going to be a cross that the woman has to bear forever. The man is saying that anytime, every day when he comes home, every day when he comes home, he's going to eat. He's going to tell the children, not even just the children, to bring the salt that he took from the wife when she cheated.
This is yo, you can't say cry.
Mr. Lumo, this, I don't even know how to,
Okay, what born send you mo where you mean
like,
so not myself.
Marcel, like this.
The
See,
man is wicked.
such a man, in my opinion, such a man, the
Oh
man will
no.
never forget, the man will never forgive. For me, if I know the woman, I would have divorced the man.
Yeah.
There's no point
Yeah,
because like
emotional
all you're
trauma power,
doing
like every day she will hear
every
of
day.
what she did. For
Yeah,
how
and
long? For how many years?
the man eats every day. And you maybe obey the few more already. Are you kidding me? Just say you can do that.
Wow.
But
Wow.
Sister Lomo, thank you for this. This is a true story. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Hey, move on. Bro. You're right. Some people are weak.
I just can't. Sister, the woman finally
See?
packed out
Packed out
of
of
the
the
house.
house. Yes.
I mean, come on.
Yes. It's
What
an
emotional
emotional torture.
emotional torture?
Yes. It's like your emotions are imprisoned. You can't. And the worst thing is you telling your children. Are you kidding? No.
Oh.
So it's good the woman packed out of the house. Even though we don't preach or we don't support divorce on this program, this this thing right here, I will support the woman to leave the house because doing something should not define who you are as a person. Like one mistake or even a few mistakes should not define who the woman is, and the man is literally.
Brakofi, you see, this is why I said you shouldn't even stay it at all. No. Once they
Hold
will
on,
have
but the woman is okay now. The woman packed up the house. She's okay.
I
She
mean,
did the
she's
right thing.
already gone through emotional torture already. Like the papa, yeah, they said, "Well, kunu grandpa." Anyway, Salomo, thanks for sharing. This is really interesting, but
Yeah.
as sad as it is, no, the
Yeah.
man is stupid. Sister E Boachi, oh my sweetie papa. She said, "Thank you so much, both of you today. God richly bless you both for each week." Top. Oh,
God bless
thank
you too, Mrs.
you.
Boachi. God bless you too, Mrs.
Oh,
Boachi.
I had your
Thank you.
day.
God bless you.
Thank you, all our viewers, for your time and your
Thank you.
comments, your questions, everything that your presence now mo de Bahama program yeah, very interesting. We really, really appreciate you, Mr. Kofi. Thank you so much for always making time for the Adia Pena show. I really appreciate you. And same time next Saturday at 2 p.m. we meet here. We have another interesting topic coming next week, and we hope that we will see you all here next Saturday. Oh, next
Yeah.
Saturday is Christmas. Oh, Anamiboa.
Next Saturday, Christmas. Yeah. So we are not meeting. We'll
Okay,
meet
so you're back for the week after
the next.
next.
Yeah,
We'll
the
meet
week
here
after
the
next.
week
Yeah.
after next. So bye bye to you all, and I hope you
It's
all have
me
a
my chief na Merry Christmas. Mamu na
appreciapo
afisiapa.
appreciapa.
Afisiapo.
Nti wa
Afisi
wo
say
fa
so
mi do nya de
biawo.
mi no fafa mframa nim na ma mi sanka as early as possible. I
Possible.
hope that they will enjoy their Christmas. Bye bye, everybody.
Afisiapo. Bye bye.
Mr.
Bye.
Kofi,
Ubia.
Merry Christmas to you, and let me have my Christmas gift from
Yes,
wherever you.
many happy returns. It's in the way. It's on the way coming. Your Christmas is on the way coming.
From Thank you. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye.